Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Genshin Impact. I am Liquidor. The new 1.1 or 1.11 something. I don't know what it's called really. 1.1, yeah. Come out. Yeah, it came out. What are we doing? That thing? No. I'm playing a few other games in the meantime.
15, 16. That's a nice haul.
Today's implementation is the state.
This? No. Not how we do this.
Whenever you need me,
No.
I'll be there.
The neighboring nation of Teyvat has support in all of Teyvat.
Do it 3 times in a row and I'll finally get through it. Alright, let's do the test runs and then we will get started on the story.
You're mine. Bring it on.
Alright, how do I switch?
No time to. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. No time to lose. No time to.
No, I don't like it. You like him as another water.
You can run. Don't get frostbite. You can run, but you can't. Dodge this. This moment will be frozen in. You're mine.
Didn't actually mean to switch.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
It's kind of cool. You know, not entirely what I want. I want more of a spear user that's water. Alright. Next test run. Okay. Cryo powers. Method of treating drunkards. Alcohol dependency elements. School. Shoot. Skill. Shoots icy polyl, deals cryo damage, creates a shield. Oh, she's a shield user. Your token heals allies. God, okay. I think I found my replacement for Filch. If I ever get her. Yeah. I'll just need like a skill like I've been trying to, I think I've been meaning to like get a good
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time. Ha! Ha! Huh. Ha! Free! Ha! 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 Ha!
eating everything
Free!
was actually just eating money. Definitely go back up.
Get. Surrender and I'll be gentle. Ha! I'm here. Shaken and stirred. Ha! I'm here.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze!
Come a little closer. I'm a rock. Diana special.
Diana special. Oh, and it's a. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Creates an area effect.
Come a little closer.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. I really need. Definitely a backup, not a main. You like her ability set though? Okay. What's the skill? Shield herself. Okay, she's a sort of a shield user. It's not okay. Playing a game where
Take this!
oh, she's a lot mobile, more mobile than Noelle. But...
Power that ended Haishan!
She isn't very area clearing. She's definitely powerful. What the heck was that? I could not get out of it.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Back at ya! Eyes on me! Crew, set sail for home.
What's the hurt? Freeze! Oh, so sorry. Ah, cool it.
Okay. She's got no defense. It's a problem. Like when Noelle's like, Noelle will take like everything you throw at her. Except when you like fall off a cliff for like 10 meters, she like dies off that. Not the greatest, but not the like the way you want to lose her. Okay. Normal attacks, scatter spark, burst, gems, RGs. Jade screen, shields, shield.
Don't waste my time.
Okay, she's kind of like a Lisa character.
Don't waste my time.
I'm not sure how to use this yet.
Don't waste my time. Rude. Submit.
She's like a turret then. Ooh. Definitely a support level character.
It's nothing. Don't waste my time. Submit. It's nothing.
Out of the frying pan, into the fuck.
They definitely got bored of her.
Race you. Race you.
It's nothing. Your life is mine.
Surrender and I'll be gentle. You're toast!
Okay. Yeah. I'd have to figure out how I want, if I got her, how I want to play her. Definitely not a character I want to play. Good style, I'd say. That's about it. Alright. Act 3, okay. We got all this stuff to do. I don't know where I picked it all up. Okay. Navigate. You have to go there? Give me a teleport point.
Someone needs assistance.
I don't know why she's so hurt.
Go, Barbara, go!
Okay.
Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber! This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is. Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby. Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. No way! Just trust Paimon's instincts.
Alright, we need to switch. Team Adventure.
Windblade! Huh? It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it! If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Paimon has a new idea. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? No. Paimon may have just forgotten to think about the safety measure. Oh, that's right! Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Okay. Where's the ballista? Imbeciles. How did she see that through, like, things over here and there's a mountain? Probably should have took Amber on this trip. I realize how beat up the rest of the team was. Yeah, they were like looking through there. It's like we're all over there.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. We're invited guests. No. Wait. Maybe this was... She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
Oh, fuck.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
No one escapes my sight.
Blazing delight. Hi-ya!
Get him!
Cool it!
Ha!
Duh. Ha! Ha! Ta!
You haven't noticed this team's not leveled up.
Be gone! Ta! Boom! No one escapes my sights.
Dodge this!
Windblade. Ta! Ta!
Sparks and flash!
Team adventure. We're just meant to find things, do things,
Hi-ya!
explore the map.
Hi-ya! Da-da-da! Ha-hoo!
They're currently like level
La la
50.
la! Ha! Hoo! Boing, boing, boom!
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Ha!
Da! Ta! Ja! Nya!
Who goes there?
Windblade. Da! Be gone! Go, go, Baron Bunny! Boom! No escape! Ha!
Hi-ya! Blazing delight!
Dodge this! Attack! Don't get frostbite!
They definitely don't feel strong.
Take the target alive!
Get him!
Cool it!
Boing, boing, boom!
Attack!
Da-da-da! Da-da-da!
Lithic Triad!
Get him! Tired.
Take the target alive!
Oh no.
Freeze! What's the...
Teammate's the only one worth fighting for.
Cool it!
Fighting with, really.
Ha! Boom! Boing, boing, boom! Ha! Nyah! Ha! Boom!
Take this!
Ha! Ah! Hoo! Yeah.
Oh, you just had to come down here?
Sparks and flash!
Tired. Prepare to be blown away. Nyah! Hip. Hup.
Who goes there?
Yeah! Wing blade!
Target alive!
Yeah! Duh. Ha! Duh. Boing, boing, boom!
This moment will be frozen in time. Attack!
Ha! Duh, duh. Ha! Duh. Ha! Duh. Yeah.
Haven't had to use food in a while.
Duh, duh. Jumpy Dumpty!
Cool it! Take the target alive!
Get him! Boing, boing, boom!
Freeze!
No one escapes my sights! Go, go, Baron! Boing, boing, boom!
Cool it! Take the target alive!
Pew! Go, go, Baron buddy!
With the Dryad! Attack! Take the target alive! Take this!
Boing, boing, boing! Yeah!
Beaten!
Definitely not the team I won
Stop.
before.
What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
He doesn't do it with Paimon.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
That was... Eh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue's...
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here.
My first thought is like, they changed the brick here.
The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
I have this like little, I think I have 2 lines going across my screen. So I like notice like I could put my cursor right here, it'd be like right under, and then there'd be like a line.
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year.
Yeah, it's completely different. It's like, that's where my cursor was.
The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor? But, wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and, well then, may we meet again, Traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift? With a certain boom shakalaka, of course. Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Alright. Let's switch the party. Yeah, it's like level 50s to level 70 that can survive this world. In an actual fight. Now I think about it, was he on an expedition? Did I accidentally cancel an expedition?
Add Ash.
Right.
Add astro.
And then... Alright, everyone's healed up.
Someone needs assistance. Steady as stone. Someone needs
Man, it is
assistance.
satisfying to play Noelle most of the time.
Let the show begin! Yeah! 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 Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that? No! That was definitely someone in... Uh-oh. It looks like the... Oz revealed by Kuba! Get them! I must leave no stone un... Someone needs assistance. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
The hunter.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders. When their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry, I will compensate you both. Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations. Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon's sugar frosted slime now comes in a beautiful package.
Really about that? Let's see. Did I ever go in there? I feel like I have. I haven't been much around Liyue. Or was anything? Now where do we want to go?
Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one. Leave it up to me. I'll catch up.
Okay. That, you know, it's like why I haven't. Liyue is definitely not the place I like to spend much time in because it's big.
Told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Meng already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Meng. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Yep. It's great. Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure. Please help yourselves. As long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations, too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
It's definitely going to be a unique gift. Okay. Yeah, that's how I thought we were going to get there. I did learn a shortcut. Yeah, I saw this guy earlier. I'm like, oh, it's probably how we're gonna get there. Don't want to talk to him because.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
Oh, me, it's spot. No little animation of going up.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
I'm glad you like it too. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
They were it's like they went all the way over there and all there and all over there. It's like we were very not direct coming to Liyue, coming to the city.
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions? That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvio was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, Traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete, so please, this way.
I need a more physically demanding job.
Okay, that scared me. Stop freaking climbing. Okay. Nothing out here as far as I can tell. We didn't climb the walls. Stay off the walls, monkey girl.
Race you!
Over there it looked like this was flat. Okay, I did not expect to get up here. Sure. Down, down, down. Alright, there we go. We're good. We're good.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Now, what does this actually refer to as? Chapter 1, Act 3, okay.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Okay.
Huh. Someone needs assistance. Huh.
There's no shinies in here.
I'll catch up.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Ooh! Isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching... You'd pick Kuching? Nah,
I'd
I
pick
had
her.
a feeling.
I would totally pick this person right here. Just based on the fact that I met the two. Not anything else. It's like... Overall, it's like, if I was to choose based on story... like, I think the story's going to play out, I would not pick her. I picked the other one.
I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power. Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Oh my god, Paimon. Girl's just gonna get, like, put in a catapult and disappear one day.
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for. Let's grab one, the biggest one. Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one. La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Oh, there it is. No, Now. Ugh. So unfortunate thing is we don't have a teleport spot. What's that?
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too. As a dutiful maid would. Yeah.
Let's dance! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Eat this! Racing! I must leave no.
Let the show be...
Out of the frying pan. Out of the frying pan. Steady as stone. Yeah.
Let's dance!
Boba, get them!
This isn't good. You need to hurry up.
Let's dance!
Out of the frying pan.
Shouldn't get careless.
By royal decree! Go, Barbara, go!
Nice and spicy.
And this is why I have Team Adventure.
Hey, yeah. There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for? Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious. Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine power. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew. That sounds pretty dangerous. And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingse Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No, I need you to sing to them. Singing to the flowers will make them more fragrant.
So how good is your singing?
I can't hold a
Really?
tune.
Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once she starts singing.
Race you! It's time to sing whenever you're ready. Da 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 da.
It's the Barbara voice.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Oh, why am I fighting these guys? Oh, they no longer do this? Okay.
I must leave no. None. As a dutiful maid would. Come on, we can do it! Oz, reveal the wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Boba, get the... That really hurt! I'll protect us! Leave it all to me.
Get in the drink.
I'll catch up. I missed a spot. Leave it all to me. Let's dance! By Royal Dakuma! Get out! Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame. Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies? Oh, hey! It's... What's-her-face? Paimon can't
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes, now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's God of Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never... But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Ganyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
She's no longer under contract, I would have to assume. Unless that contract was...
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished.
Unless it was to the city itself.
Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time, so you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Yep, alright. So that'll be it for now. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys again next time. Actually, you know. We will do one last thing before we end. Wish.
If there's nothing.
Black Tassel. Ooh, got Tiona. Gold Steel. Ningjiang. Yeah. Alright. Alright, that's a good first roll. Let's double check. Looks about right. I'll double up on her. Not the greatest, I would say. Yeah. Not what I want you to do. Yep, okay. We take the picture.
If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients.
Yep, I'll have to figure out which ones are not good. I didn't know those changed details. Barbara, Razor, Shaolin, Shang-Chi, your cruise. I want
can't
Jean
decide
to
whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
It's like I want them. Okay. Oh, I think her friendship went up. I'll give you that. Definitely not even looking at what they are. Okay. Anyways, that'll be it for now. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys again next time. Have a good day.